find it written in the sky. You can't buy tickets.
Welcome to Build RSA, Build of the Month, a platform dedicated to celebrating individuals who take strides every day to make South Africa a better place. My name is Andiswa Ndlovu, your host, and today I have Mrs. Doreen Mbhalati-Mashele from Derliz Investments. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Andiswa.
So Doreen, let's get right into it. So what would you say are the main products and services that are offered by your business?
Okay, at Derliz Investment, we offer telecommunication and property investments.
Okay.
Yes.
So how do you, let's start with the telecommunication. Can you let me run through the process of how you actually do it?
On the property side, we do rentals. We buy our own properties and rent it out. So we manage our own properties. We have block of flats from bachelor, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom to 3 bedrooms. We have individual houses, and then we also have individual houses that are rented as communal houses. The reason why we have communal houses is because we're looking at the target market around Springs, whereby we have a Springs TVET college, and then it's not easy for students to manage to rent a bachelor flat, and things like that is going to be expensive. So with the communal houses, it helps students and people that cannot afford renting full houses or bachelor flats.
Okay, so the property is mostly in Springs.
Yes, we do have properties outside Springs, but I can say 80% of our properties are in Springs.
Okay, and then with regards to telecommunication, like the fiber, run me through the process of how you install the fiber. Where do you guys usually install it?
Okay. When it comes to fiber, we install fiber to the business, fiber to homes, fiber to the, I don't know, sorry for that. I can simply say we take fiber from the exchange and distribute it to mid blocks. When I say mid blocks, I refer to, for example, let's give example with a suburb, a certain suburb. We will look at the fiber in demand in that area and identify the suburb and go and install fiber after some engagement with community and the leadership of the area. What we do, we will go with our surveyors. They will survey the area and they will then plan, and they will then say, Derliz, everything is done, then it's your time to execute. When I say our surveyors will survey and do the planning, I'm referring, for example, at the moment I'm the partner of Huawei, and Huawei will be doing the surveys and the planning, and Derliz will be doing the execution. We install fiber, it's either aerial fiber or underground, depending on the area. So we either use the existing infrastructure or build the new infrastructure from scratch. And by so doing, we will be taking the fiber from the backbone. The backbone, we refer to where there is the live fiber that can distribute to other areas. I don't know how to explain it because our language in telecommunication differs from this. Yes. So it's not that easy to explain it, but the thing is, let me give you your own house. You are in Springs Selection Park, and then we want to install in your suburb. We will take the fiber from the main road. Most of the time the backbones are in the main roads. And then in that main road, we are going to start by, for example, as we have the civil team, aerial team, and presenting and splicing, then testing. So I don't know if you understand.
Okay, no, I understand the process of it.
Yeah, so there will be a civil team that will be doing civil, is either trenching or installing the aerial.
Okay.
So by so doing, we install the infrastructure using the ducts, the pipes. I don't know.
Okay, so
This
after
one-
the team that puts in everything, what is
Yes.
the next step?
There will be the team that will put the 110 sleeves pipes. There will be a team that will do the installation of duct. We call it hauling of the duct. That you see that roll that has that big drum. Yes, then yes, we will put that one. Then we come to floating, and then we float the fiber. Normally, it's this very thin. It looks like cable, but it's a fiber. Then we float it from the backbone to the streets of that suburb that we're building. Once we finish that, there will be a boundary box in each house, whereby we will take it from that boundary box to your house. And that is something, taking it from the street or from the pole, taking it to your house. We call it home connection. But the main project will be called FTTH, which is the abbreviation of fiber to the home.
Okay.
Then we take it to the house. We'll put our ATB inside your house. You'll choose where you want to put it, it's either on your sitting room or whatever. Then we will take that fiber from the street to your house. Once we put it to your house, then whoever that will be your service provider that you selected, maybe you will go to Vodacom, you will go to MTN, or you will go to Telkom, because our build is open access. So when we go to any suburb, the reason why most of the people like our build is because you are not forced to choose Telkom, because I am from Telkom.
So you can pick any service provider.
You can pick any service provider. Then they will take it from the street to your house. And then the only thing that they will do, they will just connect to our ATB that is plugged in your wall. Because the fiber is already live from that ATB straight to the backbone. From the backbone, it connected from what we call the exchange, telecom exchange, for example. That's where we get the fiber. That's in short.
Okay.
I wish I can give you the better explanation.
No, it's okay. So between property and the fiber, what would you say is the unique selling points of your business?
It's fiber.
Why fiber?
Because fiber is in demand at the moment. We are trying to do a lot of things via technology to minimize a lot of things like saving on paper using, saving on transportation. People can work from home, and there's a lot of meetings that are done via Teams and We Meeting and Zoom and things like that. Those kind of things need fiber because it's expensive to buy data. But if you have fiber that is in your street, it came to your house, the connection is quicker than if you have data. So there is, what can I call? I don't know.
Okay.
I wish I can, but
No, it's okay. So compared to other businesses, what would you say makes your products and services more attractive?
Let us start with the telecommunication. I think if you can check in most of the houses, let's take we are 5 in the house and all of us, we have cell phones and we don't have Wi-Fi in the house. You find that per person we spend, maybe you spend 300 Rand per person on data. That is 1.5. And I don't think 300 can last you a month. But there comes Derliz bringing you fiber to your home, whereby you will get uncapped fiber at a better speed. Most of our speed is about 25, which is good to connect even 10 people in the house. And you pay, maybe, let me give you example, plus minus 400 for the whole house. a month. And it's unlimited. When you say uncapped, it's unlimited. You'll be given the certain gigs per month. But if you exceed that, it's not like they are going to deactivate your access. It will just be slow. But at the end of the day, it's good for you as a family. It helps because the parents likes Wi-Fi because it keeps kids at home. There's no time for going to library to do researches. Kids are at home and they like Showmax, Netflix. So with Wi-Fi, things is easy for everyone. You can do a lot of things while you are at home. So you can understand that this is unique for both parents and kids. I don't know if you get me.
No, I do, and I totally get you because in now's generation, we all need Wi-Fi. It's the in thing right now. So that's why I would understand why it's in demand. So with everything that your business has done, what would you say is your highest achievement up till this day?
Hey, the highest achievement, I can say to be recognized at the BRICS level was one of my highest achievements because when I received the call, it was from China. As you know that China is one of the countries that is involved in this BRICS thing. Yes. So I received the call from China and I was told that I was nominated to be one of the 20 women in South Africa to take part in that innovation. So as time goes on, I was like, fine. They came to me, they did interviews, and other interviews was through Zoom. And yeah, I felt like, did I really reach that stage? Me, BRICS, why me? There's a lot of business women that are doing much better than me. But I've realized that, yes, they are doing much better, but what I am currently doing is unique. And I received the Special Recognition Award from BRICS, which was like a dream to me, but it was one of my biggest achievements.
Congratulations on that, Doreen. And how do you think you actually achieved that personally?
Personally, I believe that it's because of my involvement in my business. The only thing that helped Derliz to reach where it reached is because of hard work and quality. That's more than anything, because we do work very hard and we are so committed to whatever that we are doing, and we also prioritize our clients. And when it comes to quality, we don't compromise. So when they look at the way we are doing our job, from the labor to the CEO, the relationship is very good. You can go to my labor, the one that is digging, and ask them if they ever spoke to me. As much as I have a lot of employees, but I try to engage with my employees time and again so that they can be happy at work. So the way we are working, we work as a family. As much as now we are growing, we are a big company, we work as a family. So it makes things be different to other companies. And whatever that we are achieving it because of hard work and good communication and respect and loyalty. Because one thing I can tell you, we do have our up and downs, but the respect is there. Yeah, the respect is there. And I can tell you without doubt that my team, wherever they are, they represent me. They feel me. They feel like I'm watching them, busy telling them, you are good at this, do it. You can do better. Every day, I communicate with my teams almost every day. Whether I'm abroad or I'm in South Africa, I make sure that I'm there for them. I support my team. Then it makes it possible for us to reach where we reached, and I believe that we're going far as a team.
But that is nice to witness as someone who is a boss and has employees, that you treat them with respect and you guys all work with a team.
Mm-hmm.
And as a businesswoman, what are the challenges that you still face?
I can say, for example, the business that I can say I'm in, telecommunication, is male dominated. We're still facing challenges of being undermined, and it becomes difficult for us as women because most of the women end up giving up because of the treatment that we get from men. So they don't believe in us. They believe that even when it comes to work, we must be submissive, and we can't be submissive at work. We are submissive at home. So working with men is not easy because they undermine us to such an extent that sometimes you feel like quitting. When you talk, they don't want to listen to you. And I'm not referring to my employees. I'm referring to the top management of our partners, if I can say. And also when it comes to getting funds from the government as women, it's not easy because of being undermined even in the government industry. I can give you an example. Derliz is where it is without any business loan, without any funding from any company or government or any institution, if I can tell you. And it makes it difficult for us to reach where we want to reach because we don't get help at all. So I believe it's because most of the department is headed by men. So when they see a woman there doing it, they don't feel like they can uplift that woman because they think once you take a woman up, they will feel like we have wings, whatever I can call it. But I can tell you that it's not easy for us as women out there. Operation, management, and everything is not easy.
Personally for you, how do you rise above the stigma? Because you are in a male-dominated, the department that you're in is very male-dominated. So how do you rise above the stigma to still continue even with the challenges that the business faces?
I can say patience is virtue when it comes to this because I don't take things personal. Because I trust myself, the confidence that I have makes it possible for me not to quit. Because I always have that thing. I want to prove to these people that I'm here for business, nothing much. And I want to prove that to people that women can do it. If we are given opportunity, we can do it. So I have that thing that I want to see women in South Africa doing it. I want to be one of those women in South Africa that will say, I forced to open the doors that were closed. And I opened the doors for more ladies in this industry because it is not easy. I can tell you that I am one of hundreds women that want to be recognized in South Africa. But most women are sitting at home. They even diverted to other businesses because of the treatment that we get in fiber industry.
Okay, so what can we expect from Derliz Investments in the few years to come?
I can say I want to see Derliz building sites and owning sites. By so doing, it will be creating more work for people and also for women that will come and get subs under me. Because without a woman being on top, it's not easy for women to come on board. But I can tell you that if women are given chance, they can do better than men. I'm saying it because I saw it. Yes, but we are not given the chance. Yes, the focus is more different compared to a male-owned company. Not all men, but most of the time, the business owned by a woman is achieving more goals compared to the one that is owned by a man. Because most of the time, we feel like whoever that is around us is family. We have that soft spot for our employees and things like that. We don't become that bossy and bully. But yeah, that's the thing. I want to do what is called, I don't know if you know about it, like you can see that there are a lot of companies that at the moment are doing what Telkom, Vodacom, MTN is doing. They are called FNOs. They buy sites, they activate sites, and they sell data. They sell like they own the infrastructure. Okay. That's what I want to see myself in future, owning the infrastructure. Because by owning the infrastructure, it will mean that now, if I decide to sell it or to rent it to even Vodacom or whoever, then there's money in my account every month. Because at the moment, I'm just building and it is sold. Once I'm done, I will just pass and say, you see, Kuli, I've built this network, but where is Derliz? No, not known. But it's me that built that network. So I'm looking at this thing and say, but I've built more than 100,000 houses in South Africa, but not even one place. They can tell you in this house that the company that built this network is Derliz. They will be looking at the end company that came and connect them and say, this is telecom infrastructure. I want a situation whereby they will say, this is Derliz infrastructure. This fiber was installed by Derliz. Then we buy data from Derliz. You get what I'm trying to say? Yes, I want to see myself having the ISP license, which I can get anytime soon, and being the FNO, building my own site. Yes.
And judging by the success rates that you've had, I know that Derliz Investment can achieve that.
It's possible, it's doable. The only thing, we must wear confidence. If you know what you want and you put more effort, you focus in what you want, wherever you get stumbling blocks, you will look for the solution. But if you get stumbling blocks and focus in the stumbling block, then you won't go anywhere. You must focus and always look at the solution. That's what I say to my management and team leaders. When they have problem on site, they call me, I'll tell them, okay, you are telling me that you are having this situation in this house. What's your solution? Yes. As long as you can focus and know that your goal is to reach there and nothing will stop me to reach there. Whenever I get stumbling blocks, I will find a solution, even if I have to turn left and turn right until I reach there. But at the end of the day, I will reach there.
That is very motivating, Doreen. Thank you so much for that. This has been another wonderful episode, and I'd like to thank you, Ms. Doreen Mbhalati-Mashele, for your contribution to the ongoing conversation of Building South Africa. And thank you for being our Builder of the Month.
You're welcome.